So I remind everybody to come and attend the cell meeting because it's very important. Like I said, we're going to be talking about ranks, growth in Alliance Emotion Global. Okay. What I realized that we have ranks in La Buena Vida. We have the Kingsmen, we have the emerging leaders, we have the leaders, we have the wealth connectors. We have different ranks in La Buena Vida. Okay. And Amazon ambassadors, Fortune 500, Two Comma Club, multi-millionaire. We have a lot of ranks. And most times what we do is that we run towards those ranks because those are things that are being focused on, okay? The income producing ranks and all of that. But what happens most times is that while we're running towards those ranks, we often abandon the Alliance Emotion Global rank because many people don't understand it yet. So I came to just break it down because if you're chasing only La Buena Vida ranks and you're not growing in Alliance Emotion Global ranks, it means that you're leaving money on the table because there's lots of money to be earned when you grow in ranks with Alliance Emotion Global. So you need to do the two of them concurrently, okay? So that's what I'm going to explain today and take my time. Ensure you're writing. If you're listening to this training without any writing materials, it will be slow. Yes, I'm going to give the recording later on, but it's always different when you take your time and you write yourself, okay? So that's it. So I don't want to assume everybody knows. My name is Ambassador Ronke Koshimani. Okay, I'm one of the leaders of this amazing La Buena Vida platform. Okay, so Alliance Emotion Global Rank. Let's just jump right into it. I like starting by always mentioning the objective of everything. That's what I like to do. Okay, before I teach you the ranks, I want to ask you an important question. Why? Why must one grow in ranks? Why is it so important that you grow in ranks? Alliance Emotion Global Ranks. Very important. Number one is what growth is necessary for every business. Every business needs to grow. If you start, let's say, as in fact, I'm going to use examples so that I can drive the point home. If you start selling, let's say, electronics, and you started small by selling, let's say, one phone. Okay, you're just selling one phone, and you're little by little, just one phone, two phones, three phones. The goal is that within a year, 2 years, 3 years, you should have your own shop where you are selling at least 30, 40 phones, where you have lots of phones stocked. If in 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 4 years, 3 years, you are still selling one phone, two phones, three phones, 1, 2, 4, it means you're not growing, and that business will die. Anything that doesn't grow, you will die. One of my mentors says either you're growing or you're dying. You cannot stay in between. Okay, there's no neutral ground. You're either going up or you're coming down. Okay, so growth is necessary for every business. Number two, to unlock multiple ways to earn. I've already alluded to that earlier on. Okay, if you're not growing in Alliance Emotion Global ranks, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. Number three, to drastically increase your income. Let me shock you. Every 15th of the month, there are people that get income that has nothing to do with matching bonus or direct bonus. Some people, all you know is matching bonus and direct bonus, right? But guess what? On the 15th of every month, there's some income that drops into our DTC that has nothing to do with matching bonus or direct bonus. It comes from people who have grown in Alliance Emotion Global ranks. You've grown to silver executive, a gold executive, global ambassador. Then you get those extra income. And those extra income, oh, it is so, so sweet because it just comes and you log into your DTC, yeah, and you say, oh, today is 15th. Okay, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then this training is for you. Okay. Like I said, please go to your group chats, tell everybody to log in, please. Okay. To encourage your teammates' growth. While you're growing in ranks, the beauty of what I'm going to teach you today, I'm going to teach you how you can grow in ranks and grow also with your teammates so that everybody's growing together. So that you're also making that extra income, they're making that extra income, and everybody's moving forward. Okay. The next one is what? To build your health. The truth is that our business is all encompassing. Our business is so powerful because while you are growing the business, while you are growing in ranks, La Buena Vida ranks, Alliance Emotion Global ranks, what happens to you? Your health is growing as well. What do I mean by that? Because automatically you are taking our supplements, okay? 2 supplements every day. Either you're taking 2 Sweet 47, 2 Complete, you're taking Coledus, you're taking Restore. What happens? Your health is being secured because it will be a waste of time if you make all the money from La Buena Vida, all the money in the world, and at the end of the day, one small sickness will take you out. A sickness that our C247 could have prevented. A sickness that our Coledus could have prevented. But how will you know if you're not buying it and you're not using it? Okay, so these are some advantages and reasons why you must grow in ranks, and this is so important. The next one is what? For recognition at Alliance Emotion Global events. Okay, we have La Buena Vida events, yes, and we also have Alliance Emotion Global events. Even if you are, even if you are a monthly millionaire, you are a 2 Club member, right? And you are not a silver executive, you will not be recognized in Alliance. You may be recognized and praised with La Buena Vida, right? But when you go to another event that has Alliance organized event, you will not be recognized. So you must grow on the two sides, because it doesn't make sense that somebody is a 2 Club member, okay, and they are still a silver executive. It doesn't make sense. You're earning $500,000 every month, you know, you're earning 1 million, earning 2 million, and you've not grown to at least gold executive running towards a global ambassador. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So these are some reasons why you must take this training very seriously, not just listening and learning, but also putting it into practice. Okay. At this point, please go to the comments, the participants. If you cannot see your teammates, start calling them. Go to the participants this thing. If you can't see your teammates inside the meeting, go and start calling them one by one to join, because this training is very, very important. If you are here, you're a leader, you have not written reminder on your group chat, you are wrong. Do that. Okay. So let's continue. What are the ranks in AIM Global? What are the ranks Alliance Motion Global? What are the ranks AIM Global for sure? What are the ranks? Okay. These are the different ranks that are available in the company, and I'm going to take my time, like I said, to explain it. Okay. The first rank is distributor. When you just register and join the business, you are what AIM Global calls a what? Distributor. Everybody starts at this level 1, distributor. The goal is to grow to the next step, which is what? Silver executive. And right now, silver executive prime, I'll differentiate it. Okay. You grow from distributor to silver executive. How do you do that? Very simple. By accumulating 10 positional points. By doing what? By accumulating 10 positional points. I'm going to explain all that as we move, so don't worry. Okay. After silver executive, the goal is to grow to become a what? Gold executive. The goal is to grow to become a what? Gold executive. And how would you become a gold executive? By accumulating 100 positional points. 100 positional points. From there, the next step is what? Global ambassador. Global what? Ambassador. And how do you become a global ambassador? By amassing what? 1,000 points. 1,000 points. After global ambassador, we now have Ruby. Some of you may be hearing this for the first time. We have Ruby global ambassador. And how do you become a Ruby global ambassador? Very simple. Okay. By having five global ambassadors under you. And this global ambassador must have at least 50 non-GA points, meaning that they must be very, very active on their left and on their right. The next rank after Ruby Global Ambassador is what? Diamond Global Ambassador. And that's the max. And what is Diamond Global Ambassador? Having 8 direct global ambassadors under you. 8 people who you sponsor with your account 1, who are now global ambassadors. Okay? Now, for the purpose of this meeting, I'm just going to be explaining SE, Silver Executive Prime, Gold Executive Prime, Global Ambassador. I will not go to Ruby and Diamond for now. So these are the 3 things I'm going to talk about. Silver Executive Prime, Gold Executive Prime, and Global Ambassador. Okay, so I hope you are writing. I hope you're writing. Now, remember I said for you to become a silver executive, you need 10 positional points. And somebody is wondering, Ambassador, which one is 10 positional points again? I'm going to explain. Now, look at my screen. Every product in Alliance Motion Global, every product has points. Let me go back so you know, just listen to me. Every product has points attached to it. You obviously know when you join the business, you pay 49,990, or if you join with 44,888 or 38, it doesn't matter. After you've joined either with 1 account, 3 accounts, 7 accounts, or 15 accounts, your name is now in the system. When you want to go and buy products again, if your product's finished, you want to go and buy products again, you are buying it at a cheaper rate. The company has distributor price and suggested retail price. Suggested retail price is the price you pay when you're joining the business. That's how much you buy the products at suggested retail price. But when you've joined fully, you have your 15 accounts, 7 accounts, or whatever, you are now a full member. Anytime you want to buy products, you are now buying at the cheaper price. This is what? Distributor price. And the gap is about 25%. So when you buy any product from Alliance Motion Global, every product you buy has points attached to it. It has positional points, commissioner points, and all that attached to it. But today I'm going to talk about just positional points. Now, we have said that you need 10 points to become a silver executive. So let's look at these products, for example. This is an example of the different products we have and the prices and all that. But my emphasis today is on the points. Look at the picture on the left, the C247. Okay, let me expand it so that you can see very well. But let me go and be sure that, let me expand. Give me a second. Fantastic. Okay. So look at the C247. Somebody should tell me, how many positional points does this C247 have? Go to the comments and let me know. I want to see if you're following. How many positional, and now some of you already know what I'm saying. You already know this, but I'm taking it from the scratch, nitty gritty, so that those, if you are here and you're a new person, you just registered 2 days ago, you just did your video question on Saturday and you are new, you can actually follow this and you can understand. Okay. Now, go to the comments and let me know how many positional points. Thank you. Awesome. 0.2. So we understand that one. 0.2. Now, a time will come in another training where I'll explain the repeat binary points, the commissioner points, and all that, because they have their own roles and benefits and all that. But let's focus on positional points. So if 10 points, you need 10 points to become a silver executive. It means that 50 C247 has made you a silver executive already. Okay. Ambassador, will I go and buy 50 C247? No, you will not. I'll teach you exactly what to do. Okay. Now, C247 has the highest point. That's why when we do our monthly PMA, I'm going to explain what PMA is. We try to use C247 because it has the highest positional points. Okay. Now, this C247 has 30 capsules in it. Very, very good. Now, we have Complete Phyto Energizer. Complete has how many positional points? 0.1667. So you can see it's less than C247. We have Coledus that has 0.834. We have Restolife 0.16 and all the rest of it. Okay. Now, for the purpose of this meeting, I'm going to explain a bit. When we started the business, there was only, okay, looks like my screen. Okay. When we started the business, okay, we only had the big C247s. That's this one you can see here that has 0.2 points. But recently, the company introduced, you can see the picture on the right-hand side, what they call the small ones, retail packs, RP packs, RP C247. Okay. And this RP C247 are the small ones, the small packs. Let me show you an example. Okay, this one I'm currently taking, this complete, this one I'm taking. Okay, small packs, meaning that this big one is just the big one divided into 3, so that it's easier for those who want to sell and all of that. Okay, so it's a very good initiative. So 3 of these, let me expand it for you. 3 of these RP packs will make one of the big C247. That's the one of the blister pack, the big one. Okay. So you can see the points are almost the same. This positional points for the small RP pack is what? 0.667. Multiply 0.67 times 3, that will give you 0.2001, which means either you buy 1 of the 2 of the blister pack, or you buy 3 of the small ones. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to explain that more as we move on. Now, these are the other products: coffee, toothpaste, feminine wash, basket wash, and all that. But let's move. Now, when you log into your page, if you're a new person here, you log into your DTC, what are you seeing? You are seeing you are 10 points away to become silver executive. Upgrade ranks by buying more products and encouraging your group to do the same to develop leaders. This is what happens when you log into your page. If you've not bought any product at all and you log into your page, this is exactly what you will see. Now, what does this mean? It means that you've not started growing your silver executive journey at all. But the moment you buy one product, this one that says you are 10 points away from silver executive, once you buy one C247, for example, it will drop and start telling you that you are 9.8 from silver executive. You buy another C247, tells you you are 9.6, and that's how it keeps on dropping. Okay. And I even have okay, look at it. 0.2 points. Buy one C247, like I said, it will drop to 9.8. Buy 2, 9.6, like that. Anything you buy at all, it will keep on dropping this point until you have now become a silver executive. And the good news is that it is not just you and your team. So how do you become a silver executive very fast? Okay, I've already explained that you need 10 positional points to become SE. Every product has points attached to it. Okay, I've already explained that 50 C247, for example, gives 10 points, which is SE, for example. Okay, now, but I want you to understand that you and your team, using the product monthly via the PMA plan, I'm going to explain what PMA is, okay, is the fastest way to become a silver executive organically. You and your team. So it's not just you buying products or using the product, it's you and your team using the product together, being healthy. You guys are growing together, okay? Now, what do I mean by PMA? PMA means personal monthly achievements. Personal monthly achievements. It is expected that as you are doing the business, you are loyal to the company, you are using their products every day, every month. You wake up, you brush with their toothpaste, you use their feminine or masculine wash, okay? You drink their coffee, you drink their my choco, you take their supplements. For me, I hardly ever fall sick. In fact, I don't fall sick. I don't fall sick. During the time of COVID and all that, I was taking my supplements on a steady level. I think I caught it once, but it was very, very light. I hardly ever fall sick. I don't joke with our supplements. Every morning I take it. I keep it in the office in case I forget to take it in the house. When I get to the office, it's there in my drawer waiting for me. This one I purchased that from my whatever. Okay. So what is the monthly PMA? By purchasing 2 C247 every month or 2 complete, 2 of the big C247 every month or 2 complete, and it works. That is your personal monthly achievement. That's what you need to take every month. I take 2 of this every day. 2 of this every day. If I take 2 every day, what does it mean? It means that I'm consuming 60 capsules in a month. If I'm consuming 6, that's for me. I'm not talking about the one my husband takes, my mom, my family. No, just for me alone. I consume what? 60 capsules. Are you following? So what does it mean? It means that what I need to do, let me show you, is that every month supply, I need to buy at least 2 of these C247 packs, 2 of it, or 2 complete. Once you buy 2 C247 or 2 complete, you have done your monthly PMA. Very, very simple. And once you do that, your points are reducing and you're growing towards being a silver executive, okay? And you're growing organically. As your teammates are also buying it, guess what? You're also growing. Now, when you buy 2 647, what happens? Your points, you gain 0.4 points, 0.4 points, okay? And once you do your monthly PMA, after you've gained 0.4 points, it will now tell you that you are 9.6 points away from silver executive. So you can see it has dropped drastically. Okay, anytime your teammates also buy their own C247 or their complete or whatever they buy, it also counts for you. I'm going to explain it, okay? The beauty is that you are not doing this alone. The beauty is that you are growing with your team. Let me give a very simple example. This is you at the top, okay? Let's say you bought products worth 2 points, for example, in a month. And guess what? Tunde, who is under you, bought products worth 1 point. You are the one that bought Tunde into the business. Tunde registered under you. Tunde brought Chioma into the business. And let's say Chioma also buys products worth 3 points. Abba buys products worth 2 points. And then Tom buys products worth 2 points. If all those things happen, you at the top, what's happening to you? They will add your 2 points plus Tunde's 1 point plus Chioma's 3 points plus Abba's 2 points plus Tom's 2 points. Everything will be counted for you. And it will count as 10 points for you altogether. Very, very simple. Tom's points will count for Abba. So Abba will now have 4 points. Abba and Tom's points will count for Chioma. Chioma, Abba, and Tom's points will count for Tunde. And then Tunde, Chioma, Abba, and Tom's points will count for you. I know this is technical, but just listen attentively. So it means that anything your downlines buy, any products they buy, also adds for you, and then you grow to become silver executive. So that way you're doing it together. If you understand so far, go to the comments and say understood. If you understand so far, go to the comments and say understood, okay? If you understand so far, go to the comments and say understood. I'm just trying to monitor the meeting from my phone. Fantastic, okay? Awesome, awesome. So let's continue. Let's continue. Good. Now, if you, and so I've explained to you what you need to do. So I want to explain to you how to become a silver executive very fast within the next 2-3 months, what you need to do, okay? If you and 10 of your teammates do their PMA, you have become a silver executive in 3 months. Just you and 10 of your teammates doing your PMA, you have become a silver executive in 3 months. What's PMA? Very simple. Buy your C247, your 4 C247, sorry, your 2 C247 in a month. Now, let me go back and explain something so that you can understand. Somebody will say, is it possible for somebody to buy 2 points in a month or 1 point in a month? I thought it's just 0.4 they need to buy, which is 2 C247. Let me use myself as an example. Me personally, I consume this C247 or complete 2 full packs in a month, just me alone. My husband has his own, he has 2 full packs in a month, him alone. I have for my mom, my family members. My house, I tell them everybody must take C247 and complete, because if I'm healthy and you are falling sick, you're having catarrh, you're having cold, you're having malaria, it will affect me. So what happens? By the time I finish buying my monthly supply for myself, my husband, my family members in the house, I do more than 1 point sometimes. Why? Because I have to take my 24/7, 2 of my complete. I'm not compromising. Okay. My husband has to take his own. My mom is with me. My nanny, everybody must take in my house. Guess what? I buy up to 1 point every month. Sometimes I even do more than that. Because by the time I finish buying my supplements, I have my toothpaste. You cannot be working in Coca-Cola and you're drinking Pepsi. I have to use my toothpaste. Do you understand? I cannot be using Close-Up to brush my teeth. It doesn't make any sense. I cannot be using Sensodyne, Maclean's, all those products. I'm not saying they're bad, but I am in Alliance Emotion Global, so I must use it. Use the products. I have my family wash I use. I have my coffee. I have my chocolate. So by the time I get my money, and these are things I use, I don't even sell. Me, I don't know how to sell products. Some people now, I don't have to sell products. Just the one I use alone already handles more than 1 point. Do you understand? So it's very, very possible. So someone will ask, I was okay. Do you have an advantage for doing more than 0.4? Because your normal PMA you're supposed to do is 0.4 points, 2 24/7 or 2 complete. 2 complete to give you 0.33, which is still fine. 334, which is still fine. Okay. So I was okay. Is there any gain, any profit by buying more than 0.4? Yes, there is. I am doing double maintenance, triple maintenance. I'm going to explain to you. 0.4 points gives me 1 single maintenance, my PMA. Maintenance is actually 0.334 to do your PMA. And if for a monthly, you must do either you do 0.4, you do 0.334, which is 2 complete. That's why you can buy either 2 complete or 2 24/7. But what happens when I do more than that? If I do double of that, I have done double PMA, and I'm going to make more money, more step, more Unilevel, more UPP. I'm going to make more money on the 15th of the month. What if I do times 3, which is what I do every month? I do triple PMA. I don't just buy 2 24/7, I buy much more than that. What happens to me? It means I am doing triple PMA, and I'm going to make more money on my step, Unilevel, and my UPP bonus. So I'm going to make more money by doing that. Okay, but I'm going to explain as we move. So how to become a super executive fast? Very simple. If you and 10 of your teammates do their PMA every month, guess what? In 3 months, you have become a super executive. Even less than 3 months, but let's just say 3 months. You become a super executive. Just 3 months. Meaning, as I'm speaking to you now, by March, you can be a super executive. Even if your DTC is reading 10 points away from SC and you're saying, hey, boss, okay, I'm not even started. Guess what? You can become a silver executive by March. By just you and 10 of your people just doing their 2 24/7 packs every month. Either you do the 2 on the big one, or if you are doing the small one, the retail packs, 3 equals to 1. So you do 6 of this one. It depends. Literally almost the same price. Guess what? You say, okay, can I do it faster? I don't want to be a silver executive in March. I want to be a silver executive in February next month. I want to start earning this step and UPP. I want to start earning more money. What do I need to do? Very simple. If you and 10 of your teammates do double PMA, which is instead of buying just 2 big packs of 647, you buy 6. Okay, you buy 4. Yes. If you and your teammates do double PMA, guess what? You have become a silver executive in 2 months. This is for people that have not even started at all. You are new. You've not earned any points at all. You become a silver executive in 2 months. Some of you already started earning some points already. It's already dropping. So your own can be happening very fast. So I say, okay, I want to become a silver executive this month of January. I don't want to wait. I know that, yes, I don't want to wait till February or March. I'm like, okay, what do I need to do so that this January I'm going to be a silver executive? Because I know some of you are ambitious. Okay, guess what? If you and 10 of your teammates do triple PMA, that's you buy products worth 1 point. Guess what? You have become a silver executive 1 month. How do I buy products worth 1 point? 5 big 247. That's all. Just 5 big 247 will give me triple PMA, and my step and all that will be increased. Once you and 10 of your people do that, you have become a silver executive this month of January. So you can see it's very because I know some of you are saying, okay, SE is the first step. My goal is to reach that global ambassador. So let me do SE fast and then move. Okay. But like I said, I keep on saying you and your team because I want you to be organic. I want you to be organic. I know there's some people that will just say, no, I want to do it by myself. They'll just go and buy 50 247. Yes, that happens. But I prefer if it is not just you that buys it. No. If it is you and your teammates who are buying, who are consuming it, because it must be organic. We preach organic in 247. It must be organic. You and your teammates using products little by little and all that, and then you become silver executive quickly. So I wouldn't advise you to just go and buy 50 sweet potato, except you have a supply for it. Okay. I have some people that join my team. They say, well, I have a pharmacy. What I want to be doing, I want to be using the products. I want to be buying the products and selling. So they buy sometimes 15 a month, 20 in a month, 30 in a month. They buy 20 packs of coffee, 100 packs of chocolate, and they're selling it. And they're just growing in rank like crazy. That's a different case. Okay. But the best way to do it is you and your team using the product, being healthy, and it's organic. Okay. So let's move. For you to, if you've become a Kingspan already, those of you who are here who are Kingspan already, for you to grow to become emerging leader, one of the requirements is what? PMA. You cannot have leader in front of your name and you're not using our product monthly, you're not buying the product monthly and using it. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be praying for the God, the God of La Buena Vida, the God of Alliance Motion Global. Please, this month I need to make 1 million naira. I need to become an Amazon ambassador. I need to do this. And you are not brushing with their toothpaste. You are not using their supplements. You are not using their coffee. You are not buying their product every month. It won't happen. So PMA is a requirement for you to grow to become an emergent. So once you become Kingspan or so, even before then, you start doing it. I started doing my PMA once I joined the business. Okay, what does PMA mean? Personal monthly achievement. I explained it earlier on. Maybe you came late. Someone is asking what's PMA. Personal monthly achievement. That is a product you buy monthly from the business to use. Okay. Now we have silver executives. We have silver executive primes. There is a little difference, and I'm going to explain. Okay. How do you become a silver executive prime? Very simple. Ensure that your left and right are also doing their own PMA. Not just one leg of yours that is growing, doing their PMA and all that. No. Ensure that your left-hand side is doing their PMA, your right-hand side are also doing their own PMA, okay? Ensure that your weaker legs purchases as a 10% product of the stronger leg. What do I mean by that? From the diagram I drew earlier on, okay? Let me even go back to it so that you can understand better, okay? Let's say this is how your DTC is, for example, okay? And you have your left-hand side growing, they're buying their products, getting this thing, they're using their product, they're growing, they want to become SC and all that. You must ensure that you have people on your right-hand side, they are also doing their PMA. And whatever you do in a month must be at least 10% of what your heavy leg does. If your stronger leg does 5 points, you should ensure that your weaker leg does at least 0.5 or 1 point. Because if you don't do that, you will not be a prime. You can become a silver executive, and guess what? You will not become a prime. Why is it so important? Because the company knows that they don't want a case where monkey they walk, babu they chop. What does that mean? Very simple. Imagine if this is you, or let me never use you because some people don't like example. Let me use Tunde. Let's say Tunde has Chioma, Abba, Tom, all of them under him, and they are buying products. Okay, Chioma has a pharmacy, and she just goes one day, wow, she just buys 9 points for her pharmacy. Abba goes and buys 10 points. Tom, they're all buying. Guess what? Tunde, because Tunde is their upline, he will be gaining all those points and he will be growing. But the company says that he can grow and become silver executive. Yes. But if his other side is also not producing up to 10% of what the heavy leg is producing, he will not become a silver executive prime. Yes, he will become a silver executive, but he will not become a silver executive prime. Because I know some of you say, so are you saying that everything I do, my leader will just be getting all the points? Yes, but there's a caveat to it. Your leader must also be working on the other side. It's just like left and right, matching bonus, right? Even if you have 1,000 people on your left-hand side, and it's growing, and it's growing, and it's growing, and on your right-hand side, you don't have anybody, you will not have any matching bonus. So you just be seeing points there, okay? So it applies a bit to this one. Yes, you can have lots of people buying products in your team and all that, but you must make sure your other side, you also have other legs as well. You also have people getting products up to 10%. Very simple. That's why I say PMA, everybody should do their PMA, okay? So that explains that becoming a silver executive prime. So how do you know if you've done your PMA in a month? How do you know? Very simple. When you log into your page, they will tell you, there is no, how do I know? You log into your page. If you've not done your PMA in a month, you've not bought your 2 packs of Sweet 47, okay, or 6 of the small ones, they will tell you, please be reminded that your IDA, NR, blah, 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 is not yet qualified for next month's uni level and step income. Please maintain your account with any Reorder product. What does that mean? Remember, I told you at the beginning of this class that one of the advantages of doing your PMA and growing in ranks is that you will earn different types of income. You will earn step income, you will earn UPP income, you earn new level and all that, but you must do your PMA. So once you do your PMA, once you go and buy your 247, from the company and all that. You can tell your leader to help you. You don't have to do it. It's very simple. You pay, they buy the products for you. They will post it to your page. You go to your e-store, okay? And once you do that, you go to your e-store, you see the products there. If you buy 2617 is on your e-store. If you buy 5, whatever it is, it will be there. Once you post it, your page automatically, it will change. It will start telling you, please be reminded that your ID number, AF, blah, 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 this is my own, for example, is now qualified for next month's uni level and step income with, now my own is showing with triple maintenance, because like I say, I do triple maintenance, I do triple PMA every month, okay? So that is how it is. So once you log into your page, if your page is showing this first one, you need to do a PMA till it shows the second one. Very simple, okay? So now let's run to Gold Executive Prime. I'm taking so much more time than I need, okay? Now the beauty, let me just explain. The beauty of this PMA is that you do PMA for only one account. If you guys are very lucky. When I started the business, you will do PMA for your different accounts. All your accounts that are active, you must do PMA. That was then when I started. So then I think I had about 3 or 4 accounts that were very, very active. I would do PMA 3. I would do PMA for account 1, PMA for account 2, PMA for account 3, for me to earn step uni level from all those 3 accounts. But guess what? With the new ED plan, with the new registration, you do PMA for just your account 1. Can you imagine? You guys are so lucky, you don't even understand. You do PMA for just your account 1, and it counts for all your other accounts. That is fantastic. PMA is the same thing as maintenance, okay? You do your PMA for one account 1, and it will count for all your other accounts. That is fantastic. But when the company change their policy, I say, Alliance Emotion Global, they are the only company that they are trying to make things easier for their distributors. Do we understand that? Fantastic. So let's continue. Gold Executive. Wow, I'm way behind time. I need to rush. I thought I was going to finish this in 30 minutes so I can enter the next topic. Let me just try and finish up in the next 10 minutes. Then move to the next topic, okay? Gold Executive Prime. That's the next round. Let me rush through this. Once you understand Silver Executive very well, I took my time to explain that because every other thing rests on the foundation of the Silver Executive. Once you become Silver Executive, what happens next? You move to Gold Executive. What does it mean? 100 binary points. What do you have to do? Number 1, obviously, you're doing your monthly PMA. You and your team, you are using our products. Now, it's easy to become a Silver Executive even by yourself. By your month, if you're using products monthly by yourself, you're consuming so much, it's easy to become a SE very fast, quickly by yourself. But to start growing to GE and GA, it must be a group effort. Are you following? That's why I said teamwork is involved here. Teamwork is involved here. You don't do it on your own. So what happens? How do you become a GE? Very simple. You just raise 9 SEs in your team by teaching them how to use the SE plan. I already explained the SE plan to you. Very, very simple. I said if you and 10 of your teammates do your PMA every month, single PMA, just 0.4, 0.334, guess what? You have done Silver Executive in just 3 months. If you and 10 of your people do your double PMA, you have become a Silver Executive in what? 2 months. And if you and 10 of your people do PMA, triple PMA, you become a Silver Executive in 1 month. So what happens? After you become a Silver Executive, don't just leave your people, hey, I have arrived, you people on your own. No. They themselves, help them, show them, help them to become Silver Executive. Work with them. Okay, are you doing your PMA? Your push to do their PMA as well. Okay, this is once you're working with them to become SEs. So at this point now, you've forgotten about yourself. You say, okay, now I'm an SE. How do I work with my teammates so that they can become SEs as well? While they are becoming SEs, what's happening to you? Your points, your 100 points has dropped down to 90 as you become an SE. While you are working with them towards becoming GE, your points are dropping 80, 70, okay, 65. 60, 55, they are dropping. And as you are becoming, and your teammates are becoming SE one after the other, what's happening to you? You becoming GE. These are the things that we did that made us grow very fast to become SEG and all that. Very simple. So that's what you need to do. Don't just stop. Now, some of you have been SE for the past 1 year. For the past 2 years, you have been SE. Bros, leave that place. Sister, leave that place. Move. Imagine you have a child and the child is eating, let's say, taking pap, you are blending food for the child, year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. The child has teeth, yet you are still blending food for the child. There's a problem. You need to move. So that's why I'm taking my time to explain this. So you must move. I want a lot of people to become global GEs this month, GAs this year, and all that. We need to raise a lot of gold executives and global ambassadors in our team this year. So that's why we're taking our time to explain this. So let's move to the next round, global ambassador prime. Okay. Okay. Before I go that, let me move back. Let me just explain this one. To become a gold executive prime, remember I said it's not enough that your people are buying products and using the products and doing their PMA. Because if it's just one leg of yours that is doing the PMA and all that, guess what? You can become a gold executive. We call it, Alliance calls it pushover, push up GE. Because you were just pushed up by your downline. You did not do anything. Your other leg is not working. You can become a GEO, that's fine. But for you to be a GE prime, you must ensure that one side does at least 5 points the month you become a GE. One side does at least 5 points, and the other side does 1 point or 10%. Very simple. One side does 5 points, the other side does 1 point or 10%. So that you know that it's not just the people that are pushing you, you are also doing the activity as well. It must be balanced. Once you do that, you know you are going to enter GE as a GE prime. Okay. The final one is global ambassador. That's the final one. Okay. People have asked me, why is that they call some people ambassador, this ambassador, that? What does that mean? And all that. The answer is here today. Okay. Once you become a global ambassador, then you can now, the company recognizes you as ambassador this because you are now an ambassador for the company. And it is 1,000 binary points. So yes, when they call somebody ambassador, they deserve it. 1,000 binary points, okay? But this is very simple. Don't stress it. At this point, you should be doing your PMA and it's triple PMA, okay? Even for GE, like I said, I started doing my triple PMA while I was still an SE growing towards GE, okay? But as a GE, you should be doing at least double PMA because you want to start making, you're making step income already. You're making more money, okay? When next we have this kind of training, I'm going to explain the different ways to earn, 10 ways to earn actually. I know in our presentation, we talk about 7 ways to earn, 6 ways to earn and all that, but I'm going to be explaining 10 ways to earn, but I'm not going to do this now. And many of the earning comes from doing your PMA, and many of the earning increases if you are doing double or triple, okay? But that's a training for another day. So what happens? You get 1,000 binary points. How do you do? You're doing your monthly PMA, you're doing triple, okay? You're using the product, obviously. Teamwork is involved here heavily, okay? What do you need to do? Raise 9 gold executives. So it's easier as you're growing up. Why? What do I mean by that? You've grown, you become silver executive, raise people in your team to become silver executive, then you become global gold executive. You become gold executive, raise people in your team to become gold executives as well under you. Guess what? You become a global ambassador. The reason why it takes some people so much time is because they are focused so much on me. How do I become a global ambassador? How do I become a G? You're focusing on yourself. You're not focusing on your team. If your focus is mainly on my team, how do I get this person to become a gold executive? How do I get them to become a super? If you're focusing on getting them, helping them to grow in ranks, your ranks will happen automatically. Let me give an example, okay? As a Christian, let me quote more Bible. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things will be added to you. If you seek first the success of your teammates, you seek first the advancement of your teammates, you seek first to make your teammates become SE, GE, and all that, you automatically, GA will be added to you. GE will be added to you. Very simple. Excuse me. That's how, sorry, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's how it works, okay? So you raise 9 gold executives by teaching them to use the GE plan, and then you become a global ambassador, okay? So now let me rush quickly. Why prime? Why must you become prime? Why must you ensure that you're not just sitting down and allowing your people to do the work and you yourself are not growing to become prime, okay? Okay, somebody says, how do you work with your team? I already explained that. I'm not going to go back. I already explained that. I'm recording this training. When we finish, take this training and read and listen to it again, okay? Now, why prime? It ensures your growth. It ensures that you're growing well on your left and on your right, not just one side. You're growing on your left, you're growing on your right, okay? It helps to maximize test step and UPP income. You make more money. Enjoy UPP bonus from the first level to 20th level. Very simple. If you're not a prime and you're just a GE or SE or whatever, your UPP will just be from first level to 10th level. But when you're a GE prime, SE prime, GA prime, sorry, what happens to you? You enjoy it to the 20th level. Like I said, another time I'm going to take my time and explain all of this, okay? Now, what else? Maximum pairing bonus extension. What does that mean? It's so beautiful that the company says the maximum you can earn in a day for some people is 12 matching bonuses in a day. Sorry, one per session. 12 in the morning, 12 in the evening, matching bonuses. But do you know that there are some people that earn 18 in the morning, 18 matches in the morning, 18 matches in the evening. And some people earn 20. Like I said, another time I explain all of this anyway. I don't want to be too complicated today. Just know that you make more money, Sha. When you are a prime, you make more money. That's all I'm going to say, okay? And then also you can qualify for alliance vacations. You can qualify for alliance vacations, okay? Let me just say one or two things here. The reason why you must ensure you are not leaving money on the table, and what do I mean by that? If you're growing in ranks, you become a silver executive, gold executive, gold ambassador, you are making more money. It means that all the money that alliance says you can make, you mop up everything. Because that may be different between you making, let's say, 1 million a month and you making 900,000 naira. For example, the month you made 900K, if you had just done your triple PMA and you've become a gold executive already, your step, uni level and UPP bonus should be 100K, and it should cover that 900K and make you earn a million naira. It increases your income. So don't leave money on the table. If the company says you can make so amount of money, I want to make everything the company says I can make. I don't want to leave anything on the table. And have made it easy for you. We're doing it via the PMA system and using it for ourselves, okay? So you can qualify for alliance vacations. Right now, Alliance Emotion Global is not smiling. When the vacation coming up very soon, and that's why I'm taking my time to explain this as well. You must be prime. For you to qualify for any vacation, you must be prime. Even if you have all the gift checks in the world, even if you are matching, you have so many gift checks, you must be prime for you to do what? For you to qualify for the trips. If you are not a silver executive, you are just a distributor, you can't qualify for any trip. That is not possible. Do you understand? So that's why I'm taking my time to explain this, okay? So let's move. Do we have any, based on this, do we have any questions? I wanted to take questions at this point, but it's already 8:45 and I haven't even scratched the surface of my second topic. Wow. Okay, what I'll just do is I'll just see if I can take one question. Let me stop the recording here. I'll just see if I can take one question, then I will move to the next topic quickly, okay? I know that this is very complex. I've said a lot of them, especially those of you who are new, okay? This is very technical. But what are you going to do? When we are done, I'm going to share the video with everybody. Take your time, listen to it, listen to the video, hear what we're saying. You will learn a lot of things when you listen to the video again, okay? I didn't understand all these things at the beginning for me. It took me a while to understand silver executive, gold executive, PMA, maintenance, all this. It took me a very, very long time to understand it. That's the truth, okay? But eventually I did. So let me just take one question. I'll just take one, okay? Please, what if in a situation whereby one leg is blocked with support, which you are not the sponsor? Sorry, let me listen to this question. I'm just going to take this question. What if in a situation whereby one leg is blocked with a support, which you are not the sponsor, and all your other accounts is in one leg, and you maintain the first account? What's your faith? Because one leg is not counting for you. Okay, good. Now, very important question. What she's saying is that what if your upline put somebody, if I let me even illustrate with the diagram so that you understand better. She's saying, what happens if your upline, for example, supports you with one person, and obviously your upline is one who is a sponsor, okay? Let me just illustrate. So let's say this is you, okay? Your upline put somebody here for you. Let's say Tunde. Please ignore my handwriting. Oh, am I sharing my screen? Can you see what I'm writing? Let me be sure. Good. So let's say Tunde, your upline puts Tunde under you, okay? And then let's say this is your upline at the top here. Your upline is the one that sponsored Tunde. It means that if Tunde buys products or anything, it will not count for you because you're not the one that sponsored him, okay? The direct bonus goes to your upline. So whatever the person is buying or whatever goes directly to the upline. But let's say this is you on your other side. You have Chioma, and you're the one that brought Chioma personally. Anything that Chioma buys counts for you, okay? If Chioma brings in other people in her team, anything that they buy counts for you. But on your left-hand side, if you now go and register somebody, let's say Abba, under this Tunde, let me say Abba. You register Abba, for example, under Tunde. What will happen to you? You that you are here, because you sponsored Abba personally, anything that Abba does, any product that Abba buys will count for you. It will skip Tunde and count for you because you are the one that sponsored the person. Okay, so it doesn't really work as per excess leg, paying leg, and all that. No, it just works with sponsorship line. People that you brought in personally. That's how the company sees it. Okay, that's why it's a different way to make money. So the one we have in our head most times is matching bonus and all that. Okay, matching bonus is left and right, heavy leg and all that. But with the step bonus and all that, and the PME and all that, guess what? It's not about your excess leg and all that. It's about the people in your team buying products. So the beauty is that, let me even draw. I think I will illustrate again so that you can understand perfectly. Okay, if you have 5 people that you personally sponsored into the business, where's my pen? Okay, this is you. Okay, good. So you have 7 accounts. I'm just giving an example, 7 accounts. Okay, and then you personally sponsored 1, 2, the people I'm putting in red are those you sponsored, 3, 4, 5. For example, you sponsored 5 and you're working on 5 legs because your goal is, okay, if I can get these 5 legs to be doing 36 codes, I'll be making 1 million naira. Okay, that's another topic from that day. Okay, so if you're working on these 5 legs, what happens? Your first leg here, let's say this is Chooks. Okay, if Chooks is very, very active, let's say Chooks is the most active person that you sponsored into the business, okay? And Chooks is buying his product, doing his PMA, doing it every month, is using his 247, taking the toothpaste, complete, blah, 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 okay? And Chooks is powering on this leg. To be a prime, just make sure that this your other legs, all these other people on the other leg, whatever they do should amount to at least 10% of what Chooks is doing. 10% of what you do, whatever these 5 people buy, because you brought them in personally, whatever they buy and all that counts for you. But you must make sure that all the points are not coming from Chooks alone. It should be spread across everybody else. Even if 90% comes from Chooks, at least 10% should come from the other legs. That's what it simply means. Okay, so it doesn't. So for example, Chooks may not even be your excess level. Chooks may just be products, heavy in products, but he may not even be your excellence. So you cannot use excess leg, pay leg to judge this. What you use to judge this is, who did I sponsor personally into the business with my account one? That's why your account one must sponsor all your other accounts and all the people you bring into the business. Okay, so that's for that. I hope I answered that question. Okay, guys, I need to end this topic here because it's already 8:51 and I've not scratched the surface of the second one. Let me just, okay, I think it's recording. Let me end this recording here.